Today was supposed to be an overcast day, low 60s, which would have been perfect for this. I have a mark on here where to go to and have the laser over there, but boy, you can hardly see it in here, and plus the sun beating down on me is no fun. So much for that good idea. But this is working out real well. Oh, that was a backbreaker. Now we just have to fill and level in the center. All right, so you can see what we've done. You saw that we took up everything, the foundation stones, we moved everything down to the ground level, and then we came in with limestone screenings. Limestone screenings got a lot of the silk and sand in it that packs well. And we leveled off the whole area and packed it. We used a laser over here of a very large, very heavy bridge anvil. So I've used that to set the laser on. So while we were packing all the limestone, we could just have the laser there and get it all the same height. And as we did everything, we used the laser, and we packed everything underneath the foundation stones with this limestone screenings, got it level, and then we brought back in the foundation. I've also put in, remember, there's going to be a higher wall coming out here, so I had to put in foundation underneath all that to support that nice and level. That was brought in. We put in a stone here, made sure it was perfectly level. That's where the pump will sit for the fountain. There's another one like it right here, and that's where a solar-powered spotlight will sit, and it shines onto the statue and back. So then we filled in this with limestone screenings. I got to do a little more grading here because it's got a slope. I have a sump hole here because twice a year we have to drain this thing and clean it. So I want to make it so that everything flows right to that sump hole very easily. It'll make the job easy to clean. So now what's left for me to do is I'm going to come in with a real fine layer of sand over top of the limestone screening, smooth that all out, the sand. On top of that then goes a thin foam underlaying to protect the liner. That will go on top of the sand. It'll all be put in here, goes up the wall a little bit. You see I have a new wall we've built in the back, new retaining wall. Then once that liner's in, and that'll be tomorrow we hope, then we put in the actual liner. And we'll put that in. From that point, remember, then we can bring in the secondary stone, the tier that's going to be up higher. It will be up this high. And we'll put those stones in. Now I have to put foam on the bottom of those as well because they're going to sit on the first liner. The whole thing has to be lined. They will sit on foam very carefully on the liner, go around, put up the wall all the way, and then a second liner will be put inside the smaller water hold that's deeper. And that's where the water lily is. And we just got a water lily today to put in there. So that'll be done. That'll be the second liner. And at that point, then it's the time to fill it. Then we'll fill it with water. I'm using only rainwater for this area that's going to be up here because it's got water lilies and I don't want any chlorines or chemicals in that. So I have a bunch of rainwater to put in there. And I actually have to fill them both at the same time. That one actually a little bit ahead of this one. So there'll be 2 hoses going in here and we'll be filling them at the same time coming up. So, we're finished. Almost anyway. What a lot of hard graft that was to get that to this point. But as you saw, we went down to the ground and back up again. What's left now is I just have the liner pulled back so the water could settle it in and get it tucked in where it should be. Now I'm going to I have aluminum strips that will get screwed into the wall along the sides, and then we can cut with a knife the liner and it'll be nice and straight all the way around. Also, with the new stone that's underneath this, holding this up here, it caused us to have a whole lot of lime sediment in the bottom of it. So it looks kind of nasty right now with all that lime sediment and a little bit of foam it created. But the first time we clean it out, that'll all clean up. And we'll have a nice edge on here. But it turned out every bit as nice as I had hoped. I'm very pleased. It was an idea, but it wasn't guaranteed that it was going to work or look good. And I think it's really nice now. I have a water lily up here, and we see they have the second fountain going there. So it's going to be nice. There's a new wall back here. I'm anxious to show you that as well. So now, after all that hard work, I'm just going to sit and enjoy it.